But anyway, let's do this. So this is our queue. We've got the Forest of Secrets, the Ultimate Donuts Challenge, Old Watch, Life or Death, Ancient Worlds, Jaguar's Fate, Benjamin's Fate, D20 Sweet Roll Club, and something. So I gotta wash. Oh, that's true. It's part of the problem. My hair gets really oily. So here I gotta wash it off now. I wash my hair every day. That's another thing, is a lot of people who dye their hair, they don't wash it because they don't want it to like fade. I wash my hair every single day because fuck that. I hate I hate the feeling of like unwashed hair. It's like a samurai with tiny arms. Let's get Spare Cake Mix. Since you think they all suck, Spare Cake Mix, you can choose. What do you think, what's our first choice? Donuts? What is this? What are these related videos? Hang on. Queens of Stone Age, Lego Challenge, and Funny Boy. Anyway, let's get started with the Ultimate Donuts Challenge. In a kingdom where every year a tournament is organized, there is only one rule. The one who survives will take the donuts. Would you recommend someone dyeing their hair if their hair covers their forehead? The only issue would be if you dye your hair and sweat a lot. Like, okay, to give you an example, one time I dyed my hair and then immediately went and did a sport that requires you to wear a helmet. I think it was hockey. And so I dyed my hair that night, threw a helmet on after it had dried and everything, threw a helmet on, didn't think anything of it. I took the helmet off later after like a hockey game or whatever, and I had like blue lines all down my face. But it's really not that bad. You just wash your face and the lines go away. So yeah, anyone can dye their hair. You just, you know, once you dye it and then wash out, like wash it once, it won't like transfer onto anything. Okay, so this is a big piece of shit. I don't hate the art, but the gameplay is non-existent. Most of the animations aren't even in the game. There's no content here. I like the weapons. The weapon pixel art is really nice. The gameplay looked so utterly forgettable. Okay, they have a nice Greenlight page though. Every time you play is a whole new experience. Generate your own customized chubby gladiator. Beat 50 randomly generated levels with a huge variation of enemies. Choose between 3 random items after you beat a level. Player and all enemies, including bosses, die in a single hit. When you die, you lose all your gladiator's progress. Enemies are predictable. Plan your moves carefully. Or unpredictable. Do I remember the first color I dyed my hair? Blue. It was a color called Shocking Blue. And it was blue for about 2 days, and then it turned like sewer green. Because my hair wasn't bleached very well underneath. See, the thing is, if you dye your hair, if you bleach your hair and you don't bleach it like as light as possible, if it ends up like an orangey kind of like strawberry blonde color. When you dye a color on top of that, at first it'll look very vibrant, but then what happens is that as that color fades, the yellow or orange of your hair will fight with that color and change it. So like, blue plus white is blue and lighter blue. As blue fades on white, it becomes lighter blue. As blue fades on orange or yellow, blue plus yellow equals green. So what happens is your hair ends up looking green because underneath it's yellow rather than white, if that makes any sense. So there's a lot of color theory involved in it. 24 pages of fucking garbage. 24 pages of Greenlight boost. No, I hate your game. I think it's ugly. Some of the art is nice, but the actual gameplay looks more like a Flash game. I would never play your game. The Steam Greenlight boost just makes you look desperate. I say no. I'm gonna give you a 40 because with a little bit of work, this could be something. But as it stands right now, these are all reused assets. It just feels like a bad cash grab, and I think even for like $2, this game wouldn't be worth it. So that's that. Is somebody posting links? If I dye my hair, I am afraid I won't look good and I can't go back. What I will say is that dyed hair almost always looks good. Almost always. There's a few situations where dyed hair has a higher chance of not looking good. One is people just bleaching their hair. Some people are like, I'll look great blonde, and they bleach their hair, and it's like, oh, I didn't factor in the fact that like my skin tone doesn't suit having really light hair. And now I look like I just have an extended bald head from a distance, or, you know, just different things like that. So what I will tell you is if you dye your hair an incredibly unnatural color, like pink or orange or blue or green or like a vibrant red, you're not gonna look like someone who's trying to pass off as like a blonde. Like, you look at me right now, none of my hair looks natural at all. And that's what I'm looking for. I don't want my hair to be like I'm trying to pass it off as natural. And I find that's a big deal. The people who dye their hair and try to go for something natural that's obviously not, like people who bleach their hair, for instance, has a high chance of it looking bad because it's like, you're not fooling anybody. Well, you might be fooling some people. I'm not saying bleaching your hair blonde is bad, but anyway, if you are planning on dyeing your hair and you're interested in dyeing it an incredibly unnatural color, I think you'll be fine. Just do it. Just do it. Try it once. If it doesn't work, you can always dye it like brown or black or something over top. But for the most part, just go for it. You pulled off white blonde, well, that's great. But you know, some people don't. Some people, depending on their skin tone and whatnot, they sometimes dye their hair a color that doesn't. Oh, another color you should almost never do is jet black. If you're white like me, that's the only color that I've ever dyed my hair. I managed to pull it off, sort of, but the issue with jet black is if you're, it can make you look sickly, and if you're prone to tanning in the sun, like if you get burned really bad in the sun, that's another thing. Yeah, just don't do jet black. Always look for a tone of black. Don't just go like flat jet black. You'll regret everything. So I'm gonna hate this when I was younger, but I have 2 pictures that I have dyed my hair and they were awful. Do you want to judge my hair? If you want to post it in the stream, sure. You've been dyeing your hair jet black for over 10 years? Well, then maybe it suits you. But jet black and bleach blonde are the most likely to just look like shit, depending on who you are. I used to think different hair colors had different smells. Okay, anyway, let's move on. I don't know what the fuck the ultimate donut challenge is, but I don't like it. Next we have the Forest of Secrets. A 6-minute video? Really? Alright. We're gonna risk a 6-minute video. We're gonna watch some. I once had jet black hair with a blonde skunk stripe, so did I. A lot of people have done the skunk stripe. The skunk stripe look. I've done that quite a few times, actually. But I've also done the skunk stripe with like every other color ever as well. So I've had like blue with a white stripe, or red, or green, or... Is this really going to be a 6-minute trailer? I don't know if we're gonna watch all 6 minutes of this. Whoa, cool. This trailer is such a mess. Oh, boss fight, maybe. Okay, this is pretty awesome. This is pretty awesome. At least by Greenlight standards, this is top shelf. Oh, come on, man, really? Well, that's cool. Whoa. Cool. I swear I've randomly seen this before. Maybe. Wait. Kimono Mimi Lolly. The game's called Kimono Mimi Lolly. Can someone translate that? Anyway, I'm done watching this. Do I give a shit about this? No, I would never play this. Ever. There's so many other games that do what this does better. Also, 58 pages. Holy shit. But yeah, it deserves to exist. Whatever it is. Like, I can't deny the quality. The trailer was really nice. The music was decent. Sound design was, yeah, could have been better. Okay, hang on. Let me. People are posting pictures. Let me catch up on this. I don't see these links that Cameo posted. I can't find any of these links. To be fair, my chat is kind of lagging. Rip. Animal ears lolly. Oh, there it is. Oh God, what are those sunglasses, or what are those glasses? What are those? Are those? But no, it looks good. I like it. I like it. Don't laugh at me. Were you like 10 wearing fucking? Have you seen Absolver? Oh yeah, of course. I'm hopefully gonna get into the alpha of Absolver. Anyway, I'm gonna say yes. I would never play this. It is whatever. But I know. But compared to so much on Steam Greenlight, like it's well done. It's very well done. But holy shit, I wouldn't touch this ever. Forest of Secrets, an indie dark fantasy action semi-sandbox game where a furry deer kitty girl named Darkness explores the myths and discovers the secret backstories of the forest. Investigate the mysteries of the forest along with Darkness, wander around or even edit parts of the realm with the built-in editor. Yeah, it's whatever. I've already forgotten about it, but you know, for those that like that kind of thing, I'm not sure. Live or die. Life or death. Live or die. Live of die. Life or death. Live of die. A lot of that game looked really similar stuff from Terra. I'm not familiar with Terra. I thought Kaneki was a dude up until a few days ago. Cufer. What in tarnation? Yeah, it's alright. Okay, let's see what Live of Die is. I wish people would take 2 fucking seconds and check the spelling on the title of your YouTube video. Oh, maybe they just or don't speak English. Okay, now I feel like an asshole. This apparently is 1080p, chat. This is 1080p. Oh, for fuck's sake, there's... Oh God, fuck off. Oh my God, oh fuck off. Oh, and he's got a gun at the end. Action shooter arcade horror. I mean, these shots look a lot better than... How? I mean, these look great, but... No English. Like, fuck. English, French, German, Polish, yep. No, fuck you, man. Fuck your 30-second establishing shot, your brief shot of a gun, brief shot of a dinosaur, and your, like, fake-ass screenshots. Well, okay, maybe the screenshots represent the actual game, but... Oh, no. Fuck no. You get a 10. You get a 10 out of 100 because the screenshots are kind of nice. But you didn't show me anything about your game, just some spooky music and like just bad camera work. 15 frames per second and apparently 1080p, which was really that might have been 360p stretched. But this is fuck no. This is absolutely no. Also, how about that? Nope. Nope. So I give you a 10 out of 100 or 1 out of 10. This is not even a game, please nerf. Nope. Moving on. Oh god. It's Russian shovelware, whatever it is. You gonna link the pic? Wait, what? Aw. What games you had reviewed became good game today? What games you had you mean what games have I reviewed in the past that came out? There's a lot, actually. We've been doing this for a year and a half, I think. There's a lot of games that have been released, and some I've even played on stream. Yeah, quite a few. I mean, I couldn't name them all. The one I can think of the most recent is Sundered, which was like a third-person kind of 2.5D action game. It was like loosely Dark Souls inspired. It was really cool. Alright, Ancient Worlds Jaguar's Fate. This is the beta building. Gameplay in English will be improved, and yes, we have bugs. Before conquistadors came, 3 powerful tribes lived in South America. Oh, please, tell me this isn't the art. No. Conquer the cities. No, please. No. Okay, the hand drawn is kind of cool. The hand drawn look is kind of cool. But there's something missing. It is up to you to attack or to support existing ones. This just looks like a bad web game. I mean, the graphic design is okay. The animation is kind of neat, but like I hate it. I hate it. And many, many more. You have not sold me on anything. You can't make a trailer and just show the same There was one animation in that whole trailer, chat. The 3 dudes running. You can't make a trailer on Steam Greenlight with a single animation on a single background. No. Ancient Worlds Jaguar's Fate is a fast-paced strategy game. It didn't look fast-paced at all. As a war chief will conquer South America. Drag your units between cities to attack enemies. Ooh, drag and drop. More than 100 unique levels, 3 types of armies, technologies, tree, casual and fast gameplay, leaderboards, achievement. Crap, just crap. Powered by garbage. Whoa. Okay, that's rude. No. This is an absolute no. Like I said, some of the art is okay. The animation's not bad. The music, I don't know what the fuck you were thinking. The logo is awful. This is nope. It's so forgettable. Like, who would play this? There's nothing inspiring going on at all. Also, I hate the little banners. The same little banner is used for everything. It's just so distracting. No, this is God no. This is give this a 15 out of 100. It has a long way to go. Mainly making the trailer not super, super boring. That font is so close to Papyrus. It is. Yeah, it's definitely like a derivation of Papyrus. I have a feeling they went on like fonts.com and just typed in like Aztec. This is probably what they got. But no, this is no. Not a chance would I ever play. It's not worth money. Maybe a web game on like itch.io or something like that, but definitely not worth money. Maybe you could get away with like a bad mobile game that you'd play on the toilet, but cannot give that. What is this? Top 10 deadliest roller coasters. Good teamwork and bad teamwork. And something. Top 10 deadliest roller coasters. Okay, the next thing we're going to look at is called Old Watch. And yeah, 2 fonts used in the same logo. Old Watch. Oh, is it a visual novel? That music makes me want to play demo again. Okay. Old Watch. So, true to most visual novels, we couldn't gain a lot from the trailer because it's, you know, it's hard to tell a story like that with a trailer. So let's start from the very bottom. The graphic design is awesome. The art is top shelf. The art is great. The music was a good choice. The graphic design, just the menus, the UI interface, everything is really, really, really nice. The menus even look kick-ass. Fuck, that's a nice menu. What else we got here? Yeah, crazy nice menus. Woo. Woo. What else can we learn? Currently, my foreign friend and I are planning a Kickstarter to raise funds for an English translation. If successful, we will bring you a nice VN with a high-quality translation. We will keep you posted with the news here. If you like this game, please don't forget to back us. Thanks. One day at home, Tai Lin, who was finishing packing his clothes, suddenly received a phone call from a strange woman telling him that the watch he picked up last week was actually a tool to go back in time. Excited, he decided to give up packing his suitcase and started writing down the lottery grand prize numbers from his trip to the past. But what he did not expect to await him was not a huge bonus, but a memorable adventure. So it's a guy who gets a watch to go back in time and decides that he will record all of the lottery numbers so he can... I guess that kind of runs through everyone's mind. 20 pages. These look legit though. I guess that would be a lot of people's choice. You know, if you could go back in time, you would just, you know, win the lottery, I guess. But I feel like every movie and show and comic and story that's ever done that has always ended in like tears. And maybe that's something to be said about the lottery or being rich, but I mean, all we can really go by is a loose story. I mean, I could read all of this, but I'm not gonna. But I will say this is definitely greenlightable. The art is crazy, crazy good. The design is really nice. Even just the Steam Greenlight page with all the custom headers is really fucking nice. If you like visual novels, this would definitely be something for you. I don't really care for them, so I wouldn't play it, but I'm gonna give it an absolute yes. I can't really give it a rating, maybe a 70. And hopefully they do have a full English translation one day so you guys can actually play it. I just keep going back in time so I could live forever. You'd want to live forever? I don't know about that. I'd go back in time and invest in Amazon. The design is nice, but it's all a knockoff of Steins Gate. Don't know what that is. Chris TV Live.
I saw a really cool game on Greenlight called Project Warlock. You should give it a look sometime, Scrubsing.
We could do a bonus. We could do a bonus. Thank you, Chris TV Live, for the 27-month resub. Ho! DreadedCone will be playing this. No, I will not. I have no interest in playing visual novels with dead-eyed cutesy anime girls. I'm good. I am quite good. All right, the next thing. What in the creep, the suffering, and bite? Why are 3 terrible horror movie trailers the related videos for a game called Benjamin's Fate, which is a classic RPG? Moji sat through a cat anime harem game. I think you should too. Nope. No, and Moji said she hated it. So, no. Ty, did you see Moji playing that hentai VN the other day? I heard of it, and I wish her the best of luck in those endeavors. Nope. Oh man, no thank you. I mean, I'd be willing to do a visual novel for you guys one day as a joke, but it couldn't be anything like that. It would have to be something like Hatoful Boyfriend, the bird dating game. That was fun and silly, and we actually got into that. That's the kind of thing I would play. Not some fucking cringe cat girl harem game. No, I'm good. Harem. Hatoful Boyfriend was amazing. Okay, the next thing we're gonna look at is Benjamin's Fate. Oh, it's by Orange Sky? Wait, we've seen this, haven't we? Oh, we already reviewed this. Did it get re-uploaded? Is this a new trailer or is this the same trailer? Hang on. I'll know if I... Well, hang on. This is the rat. This is the game with the rat boss. I mean, is it greenlightable? Maybe. The comment section is a lot of that person's like fan base. So I'm not going to read any of that. That's super biased. I mean, I really disliked it the first time I saw it, and I'm not, like, it's been re-uploaded because we already voted nay to this, and it's come back. And I mean, it's missing something. I mean, the screenshots look kind of good, but when you see it in motion, it's really just kind of weak. Like, I don't think it's there, or even really that close. It's not the worst thing I've ever seen, and it's close, but I can't do it, guys. I'm gonna give it a 45 out of 100, whereas the 50 being a pass. Like, it looks good and everything, but the combat is very forgettable. Like, this screen looks really nice. This right here, if you just showed me, but like the interface is garbage. Just having like, come on, man. It's not garbage, it's just very, very weak. Having the 3 icons there with the numbers. I kind of like this, the Dark Souls looking health and mana bar. But man, should it be a has potential button? Yeah, no, almost. It's better than last time, but it's still not quite there yet. Oh god. And this is the one everyone's been waiting for. D20, the Sweet Roll Club. 50 is a pass by my scale. When a 50 or higher for me is a pass. In the Steam Greenlight universe. I thought 50 was a fail. Traditionally in like school it is. But no, 50 or higher by my strange scale is bad. Time to get banned. Alright, here we go. In before porn. Ursula. Is that really it? A couple of pictures from your DeviantArt page? Oh my... Oh. Are you telling me that that's a photo? And you can tell because you can see the light reflecting off of the embossed. Oh. Are you telling me that you have an artist that can at least draw this caliber? You know, these aren't terrible. They're okay. And this edgy Assassin's Creed trace over. Isn't this looks like it's drawn right over an Assassin's Creed promo. I could be wrong though. Are you telling me that you have an artist that can do this, but can't draw you a dice, like a 20-sided die? You're telling me someone couldn't at least trace this and make it look better? And what is this camo, this black and white camo, fuzzy, fucking distorted? Oh wait, there's more. It's nothing. The success of your actions is determined by a 20-sided die. Fuck off. I'm gonna just give it a no right now because it's not anything. More clickbait plus this place is full of them. Yeah, this is just low quality garbo. Between the dusty tomes from the King's Library, I have finally found the young warlock. Her face was showing dissatisfaction. At least the writing is okay. I love that the all the screenshots are the same images that we saw during the trailer. The exact same images. This girl never uncrosses her arms or looks satisfied. Young Tomoko is having troubles finding friends and succeeding in studies, but her imagination is far from ordinary. With it, she is able to bring magic into the most common places. Schoolyard becomes a dark forest with dragons. Library, warlock's ominous abode. School corridors, ancient dungeons. However, most of the girls at high school have already grown out of silly fantasies. Yeah. You know. She's not satisfied because she got posted in this shit game. Yeah, this is a no. This needs a lot of work for whatever it is. It just looks like somebody went to their DeviantArt page, took their OCs, slapped them on some pretty amateur background. I don't know what's going on with these backgrounds. The Photoshop filters at work here are extensive. And it's just amateur and kind of forgettable. I've been using the word forgettable a lot. I feel like forgettable is a pretty harsh thing. Like if you say someone's art is forgettable, that's a pretty big sting. But I mean, it kind of is. Oops. Oh, there's one more, chat. Anyway, they're using a stock Photoshop brush for their grass. Yeah. The background at the end of the trailer is nice. It was okay. I can't even draw that background. I'd make it look like a stick tree with a block, a block in the back. But that's not an excuse. Just because the art is better than anything a non-artist could do does not mean it's worthy of money or like being able to greenlight. Ty, legit question. What's wrong with DeviantArt? You use it as a joke a lot. Sorry for the repost. DeviantArt, there's nothing wrong with DeviantArt as a whole. The problem with DeviantArt is there's no such thing as criticism. DeviantArt is a place of only positivity, and I know that because I've experienced DeviantArt back when it was popular, 10 years ago or whatever. 10, 15 years ago. DeviantArt is not a place of criticism. If you're gonna have an art community or forum, you need to have positive and negative. You need to have criticism. If you're gonna have a community of artists, you can't have everybody tiptoeing around only giving compliments and asking for views. And that's all DeviantArt is. And don't lie to yourself if you think otherwise. You may have found this corner of DeviantArt where you and your friends actually critique each other. But DeviantArt, don't get me wrong, there is a ton of good art on DeviantArt. But you can find some of the most just bottom level trash on DeviantArt, and it's only positive comments because everybody just wants views and they want friends to say their art is good. That's not a healthy art environment. You need criticism. For every positive comment, you need someone saying this is what you could do better. So no. I think the reason I use DeviantArt as a joke is because as a community, it's a joke. There's tons of incredible art on DeviantArt, but there's no gauge as to tell what's good and what's bad because everything is positive. And I don't know how that ever happened. I don't know if, like, I don't know how that community ever became purely filled with praise and no criticism. So that's the problem with DeviantArt. And I know a lot of you, if you're artists, you have DeviantArt accounts and you probably peruse DeviantArt all day. I've been there. But it's, no. Look what Spare posted. I mean... I mean, that's a strange thing to come across, but you know, like, okay, I'm not gonna bash what people are into. There's all kinds of strange things out there that people draw and everything like that. But if your art is amateur and you're learning to do art, someone has to tell you what you can do better. I'm not saying people need to tell you your art is trash, because obviously everyone can improve. But the problem with DeviantArt is it's very receptive to compliments and very, like, defensive of criticism. And that's terrible. That's not an art community. That's I don't know. That's not a community anyone should be a part of. Everything needs to have criticism. And criticism can be very hard to take. I've been criticized my entire career as an artist, and it made me better. It can sting in the short term, but in the long term, you get better. I had a friend who never accepted anything I did. He always had something like almost scathing to say, and I'm not saying that's the way to do it, but it made me a better artist in the end. And you need a system that has both. And DeviantArt is a fucking joke with regards to that. So, to make a short story long, DeviantArt has all the art, but you'll never know if it's good or not because no one is brave enough to tell people like it is. So that's it. And if you do criticize someone on DeviantArt, they'll probably just block you and delete your comments or whatever and keep living in their little circle jerk vacuum. Ty is such a hater. I know, jerk. I'm such a hater. Anyway, so don't... If you are an aspiring artist, all I have to say is be very wary of places like DeviantArt because it feels good when everybody praises your art. But if everybody is praising your art, there's something wrong. And I mean that for all levels of artists. Even if you are a concept artist working at Blizzard, your art is not free of criticism. Somewhere there's room to improve. Always, always, always. You can't just say, hey, that's really good, GG, now give me views back. There's got to be room for criticism, and DeviantArt, there's no room for criticism. So there are lots of other sites you can go on, and some are, much more scathing than others. For me, it was conceptart.org. That was the site I grew up on. I don't know if it still exists, but there's a site called conceptart.org, and as soon as you go to it, immediately you realize it's way, way higher quality of art than, say, DeviantArt. The forums are full of incredible artists, and you will feel like a bug getting squished under the heels of criticism. But you will learn so much faster by being in a place like that than you will on some shithole site like DeviantArt. Yeah, but Ty, I'm the best artist, so maybe you should get on my level. Well, I mean, and unfortunately, that when you're only given praise, your ego as an artist expands forever. And that's not good. Okay. And chat, for anyone here that's new and they're like, who's this gamer guy criticizing artists? What does he know? Well, I have a degree in illustration and fine art and design. So, I mean, I have letters after my name that mean I know a lot about art, apparently. And I have a portfolio full of, paid work for many, many... Anyway. What I'm saying is researched. It's not just some gamer guy who's hating on DeviantArt. But yeah, I have letters. I have letters after my name legally that I could just like. It's cool. Nation War More Army. Oh, what happened? The audio just stopped. Show us your portfolio. I've done that a couple of times on stream. Are those bears? Who's making this? The bears all like glitched out and froze. Oh, there's music. Hang on. You don't need a degree to dismiss DeviantArt, but I think people dismiss DeviantArt for the wrong reasons. A lot of people, when they're like, why do you dislike DeviantArt? They're like, because of all the fat Sonic porn. It's like, believe it or not, even amongst the Sonic fucking balloon porn, whatever you want to, like, even amongst the fat Sonic porn, there are good artists making good work. Even if it's strange fetish art, if it's good, I have no room to criticize it. Even amongst, your Vor and your You're whatever you're like. DeviantArt has a lot of weird ass porn that walks the line, and whatever. Artists need a place to express themselves, and like I said, there are a lot of really good, strange porn artists out there. Okay, this is over. I'm not going to criticize subject matter, but I'm going to criticize the platform that it's on. So yeah, the inflated like. Something. I've moved on. I'm sorry. I've gone to Mario porn. You happy now? Time 99% sure this game is a mod for Command and Conquer Generals. Really? But it looks like shit. Oh my. Reminds me too much of my family. Your family? I don't understand. Reminds me of Fire Emblem. Reminds me of Fire Emblem. What's mean? The art style and theme, I guess. It fires type. Like it's fire type? Why are you listing English as your first language when none of this is English? This is not anything, chat. I don't even want to look at the, although there's menus. What a garbage trailer that was. What a garbage trailer. This is no, I don't know what I just saw, but it's definitely a no. This is a mess. I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 100 because I kind of like this guy. It's fire type or something. Oh, but also the animated green arrow effect, the ground textures, and the way the game is being rendered, the way the characters move. Oh, is it just... Generals look pretty bad for one? I mean, you could be right for sure, Jerb. Ty, how do you know they have fat Sonic porn? Because I live on the internet. Am I the only one who wants to know what's after Ty's name? BA are the letters representing my degree. So yeah, I went to school and I spent way too much money to be able to tell you that DeviantArt is not a good place. It's an echo chamber of no. Don't do it. View DeviantArt from a distance. Don't infiltrate the community because you're gonna get brainwashed. They're gonna brainwash you into thinking your art is the best that's ever been on the internet, and you're not going to learn anything. That is our Greenlight queue. What was the name of that Warlock game? I feel like we should end on something good. Project Warlock. We're going to do a bonus chat. Okay, what in tarnation? Well, that's a bit freakish. Alright, good night, Katana Spammer. This game stole assets from EU4, judging from the second video. Oh, I don't care anymore. Fuck it. It's not going to get greenlit. If it gets greenlit, one person's going to buy it, immediately refund it after it doesn't load, and it's going to be another wasted project. Chat, indie game development, we all know how it goes. And a game like that is not going anywhere, ever. It's just not. So, DreadedCone, oh, you whispered that to me? Did that even work? Can you guys all see that? Oh. Ace the Nerd, yeah, that, okay, well, I mean, the gig is up. I will send you, we'll talk. We'll do our we'll speak in conspiratorial tones in a back alley shortly. That was one loud whisper. I don't even know how to whisper on Twitch, so you're already ahead of me. Okay, so we have a 21-second trailer for Project Warlock. Let's go.
Let's get down and dirty. I never asked for this. Or did I?
Or did I? Well, I mean, okay, so half the trailer was the logo. The logo went up to... definitely not here. Hang on.
Dirty.
8 seconds in, it starts, and we get about 12 seconds of... not even. We get probably about 10 seconds of gameplay. But the gameplay looked pretty cool. It's like a pixel art... well, not pixel art. I mean, I guess it's well, it is pixel art. I was going to say it's intentionally low-res textures, but I mean, that kind of is pixel art in a sense. Yeah, I mean, I like it. I like the characters' expressions. That's my favorite part. Also, melee. Oof. This actually looks pretty cool. This right here looks way better than whatever was in the trailer. So yeah, it's a nice tribute to you know, Doom and Hexen and like all the ancient FPSs of the day. Yeah, I mean, I like this. There's something going on that I don't like about the interface. Like it's readable, but it like hurts my eyes for something. There's too much going on. But I can still understand, like, shotgun, that's your, I guess, probably your ammo, that's your health, maybe your stamina, your mana, your XP. It's got some sort of shield thing. There's key slots over here. So it's all readable. But yeah, I like it. Is it already, it's already greenlit, right? Yeah, this game has been greenlit, of course. No, that's very cool. Thank you for showing me that, Chris TV Live. It's good to end on a nice note, and this is a nice note compared to whatever the fuck we just looked at. I don't even know if Ty has his whispers enabled. I do, but I have them set up so only people I follow can like whisper me, so like other streamers. But what you can do, Ace of the Nerd is, or Ace the Nerd, not Ace of the Nerd, is send me a private Twitch message. So not a whisper, but like if you go to your message section of Twitch, you can send messages to people. Like it's like an email section. Send me a message through that and I can respond to it, and it'll be a lot more private than trying to do whispers. I like lose them. I have whispers waiting for me that I've never read because I don't really know how to use whispers on Twitch. It's just a technology I've never bothered looking into. Oh, there you go. Kinecki is all over that. See? Guys, I have good mods. But anyways, chat, that's the end of Steam Greenlight for tonight, not forever. Why do you have a game called Bloody Boobs in your Steam games? The fucking Geistra has a terrible sense of humor, and I'm never playing it. Geistra bought it for me as a joke. It's the goddamn worst. It's a game we said fuck no to on Steam Greenlight, and it ended up getting greenlit because boobs, just from the name alone, and then it ended up appearing on Steam. It's the worst thing. Hang on. I hate that I'll show you what it is. Work in progress. Mixed review. Fucking 426 reviews. Who the fuck is buying and playing Bloody Boobs? Like chat. Why would any, just go watch porn. I see this $2, $3 game on Steam, and all I can think of is just go watch porn. Just go watch porn for 10 minutes, do your thing, and then play good games. I don't understand the like perpetually horny nerd boys that buy games like this, or like, I don't know, like gross old men, or the memesters, that it's like whatever the case is, just like, why am I clicking on the trailer? No, don't click on the trailer. Just 10 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever it is you need to do. I chose an arbitrary number, okay? It's less embarrassing than saying like 46 minutes, Tom. You should play a small bit. Never. It's probably. I think it's banned on Twitch. I hope it is. But anyway, no. Look, badass babe. Like very positive. Wait, what is this? Oh, it's a fighting game. That's a what? 85 review. It has less reviews. Oh, I'm just chat. Some people spend their game development skills doing very different things than other people, and that's fine. Do whatever it is you want to do. Make the art you want to make. Anyway, Bloody Boobs is Geistra's fault. Very positive, yeah. Well, the other Bloody Boobs is mixed because it's a garbage game. Anyway, we're gonna go raid somebody.